taking my next video here. Thank you for tuning in. So, what am I talking about today? Today, well, I watched a video that I thought was pretty insightful about the sort of like the paradox of happiness and achievement and pleasure and spiritual growth and how these things sort of interact with each other. Because personally, I've kind of studied self-help and things like that for a long time, and spirituality and all that things, and there's a lot of different perspectives on it. You know, if you go too far down the spiritual perspective, you know, they say that accomplishments don't really make you happy. But at the same time, let's put it this way. Accomplishments don't make you happy. But not accomplishing anything makes you feel shitty. Does that make sense? So it's like the outcome of whatever you're pursuing can't be your source of happiness. Like, you just need to be happy regardless. And I've kind of taken it maybe to, I've fallen, I don't know, victim of this, but this is, I think, a trap that some people fall into, is getting too far into like the spiritual, like, ooh, I just want to feel happy in the moment, and using that as almost a vehicle to excuse your laziness. But then you're just not accomplishing anything, and just kind of breathing through it, meditating, whatever it is, and just radical acceptance, accepting the present moment. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I kind of want more money. I want to have more experiences. And, you know, one of the things that I learned, or that, you know, the point that was made is that, like, let's put it this way, everything is in balance. So if you want to experience joy and happiness and fulfillment, the pain and suffering, if you endure the pain and suffering first, then that serves as a counterweight to the joy and the pleasure that you experience on the other side. Right? So there's the idea that everything has to have that balance. And that's why people who, you know, maybe success and fame and money came too easy, then they have all the material success, but they're still unhappy. You know, you still see that. So I think there certainly is something to be said for, again, having a spiritual perspective and having the ability to generate your own happiness regardless of your external circumstances, while also making the effort to accomplish things that account for your external circumstances. That makes sense. But it's a lot of money, big house, all that kind of stuff. So it's something I've been, like I said, frustrated with. And I've had quite a few spiritual experiences that have led me to believe very strongly that it's not about the external world and those accomplishments, but it is a factor. It is a variable. You know, living in a place right now where I'm comfortable, but I'm not thriving. So I would like to have a more materially expansive or lucrative or accomplished life. And it's also said that, again, when you get too spiritual, sometimes you kind of lose your motivation. And I could certainly say that I've experienced that. But I think I'm finding how to balance them both. So I don't know. That's it. That's what's going on. That's off the top of my head. Just finished recording a podcast episode. So that was fun. Hurt my back lifting weights at the gym today, so I'm probably going to have to change up my weightlifting routine. Because I hurt my back way too often. I have to cut out the squats. Replace it with something else. It's getting annoying. And the whole point of lifting weights is to keep my body strong, and I keep fucking hurting my back doing these squats, so I'm going to have to cut that out. That's it. I don't know. This was a weird video. I don't think it's particularly good, but thank you for listening if you still are. And have a beautiful day.